trickle-down effect of money spent on entertainment, particularly at nightclubs and other establishments on the social scene, has created a group of small, interconnected businesses that depend on late-night activities for their livelihoods. Outside of sit and sip, fast food vendor Paul Chicken Dread Ferguson has made a name for himself and his food truck. Since the countrywide lockdown came into effect back in April, Ferguson's business has also remained closed.
I know they sell no kind of fast food right now because we're on curfew, and like I said, the peak time for me selling food like is from 1 till 4 in the morning. And that time I make all my money. And with the club then close, nothing go on.
It's the same predicament that John Doe, who runs an informal street-side car wash, now finds himself. He makes an honest living by washing vehicles for club goers on the entertainment strip. All of this is suspended because of the existing curfew.
I am not against the government. I am not against the system of what they're doing, but I am against what they're trying to pressure people from living and even surviving. There are many people that need, and there are many people that doesn't have nothing. And once they put a curfew on us from 8 here until 5, many people go home hungry and sleep hungry.
Of equal concern for Zachary Rice, proprietor of Sit and Sip, is the well-being of his employees. With the closure of nightclubs, all of his staff has been sent home with no certainty of what comes next in respect of their jobs.
They're as lost as I am, I guess, in this entire thing. I guess everyone is trying to do what they can do. We were put in a position not by the government, we were put in a position not by any one person in particular. However, we were put in a position by the global pandemic that's going on. The funny thing with our industry is that we were the first ones that they forced to close. Tourism came to a halt basically on its own, but we were the first one that they imposed this closure on, and it seems to be that we're the last ones they're going to open up.
Until then, there isn't much that can be done. Everything inside the establishment remains unused. Across the street, Ferguson's food truck is parked but also remains shuttered.
It's rough, a tough decision, and like I said, I explained to my workers them that they have to wait until the government open back the place. And now we wait for make them open up back, especially nightclubs them. And if they open back the nightclubs, we could make money and I could continue to pay my workers them. But right now, that lick at the tech, serious lick.
Also buckling under the weight of mounting debts is Thirsty Thursday. Fortunately for Linford Rosado, his relationship with his landlady has also allowed him to retain the building amid the ongoing hardship.
We luckily have built good relationships with landlords, with creditors, with people all around, And so that's how we've been managing, by the good graces of other people. But that is going to run out. That is going to run out. My landlord said to me, there's a pandemic. Ross, let's see how it goes. But I'm quite certain that she wasn't thinking 6 months or 9 months. When she told me that she was thinking 3 months maybe, 2 months maybe. Now we are heading into 4 months. And state of emergency coming to an end in June. Give us an indication what happens next.
For now, that's anyone's guess. If there was one appeal that you would want to make to those persons who can make a difference here, what would it be?
For us to at least open up back with maybe certain measures, or because we have mothers, we have fathers, we have a lot of people that work at these places, and of course they have bills to pay too. So we definitely, whoever is in charge of this, would like them to consider us and consider all the jobs that have partially been lost for this time being.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.